inside Marble Arch station, and we've got the tent city built up. I don't even know what's going on here. It's just crazy. This is supposed to be like a tourist area, tourist hotspot, and then you just got all this going on, just built up. Let's see if I can get closer. Literally, you got like the walking tours and the tour buses and everything, literally right across the road. It's crazy. So we're at the Animals in War Memorial. Got this nice stone wall and some nice statues here. You can come up here, and then you got a dog one, and you got the mighty stallion. Huge. Imagine trying to mount that. And you got ...2004. So you got this nice bit here, and then it's basically you got that down there, and I don't understand it. I don't get what's going on here. Why are they here? Why are they not been moved on? As this is just ruining it for the tourists now. Like, you know, imagine you're a tourist, you're about to come to London for the first time ever. It's cost you thousands of pounds to get here. You come to Park Lane, Marble Arch, Hyde Park area, and then down the road Buckingham Palace, and then you see this, and God knows what. Like, are they thieving? Are they causing trouble? Who knows? It's crazy. It's just mess everywhere. Look at it. It's just, and this is all them. This is all their shit. All their rubbish that they're just thrown around. It's crazy. I don't understand what the objective is. If they're immigrants and they've come over here and this is how they're gonna live, why leave the country that you came from? Or why leave the country that you came here from on the way here, like France or whatever? Like, what's the point? You might as well have stayed there. I don't get it. All you're doing is you're coming here for what? What is this? I don't understand it. I'm gonna see if I can ask what's going on here. Like, I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna pretend that I don't know what's what, and if this what's going on here, and then see what they say. And there's mess everywhere. There's rubbish everywhere. There's pigeons. There's probably rats. The disease is in here. It's not safe for people to be living in. It's just crazy. So I was just talking to the tourist bus people who sell the tickets for the bus, the tour buses around there, just to ask what's going on in behind that barrier bit there, and they're not really too sure. They said they're storing stuff there or something. I don't know. Seems odd. Like, something was here before and it's been removed or something, and then it's like now they're using that as some sort of storage area. But like, I asked them also about these people in the tents, and they said, yeah, they got kicked out of here a couple of weeks ago, and then they've come back again, and they're supposed to be getting removed again, but they've been kicked out and then they've come back. So I don't know what's going on. I don't understand like where they're going, where they've come from, or what's happening with these people. It just seems really strange, you know. It seems normal. More shots. I don't even know what's going on here, man. It's just half dead pigeons and stuff around here. I don't know if they're eating the pigeons or something. I don't know what's going on. I want to get across the road. I'm trying to get over there. Across the road there? Yeah. I'll get across. Maybe down there a little bit more. Ah, it stinks as well. Like, stinks rotten there, like rotten food and piss and shit smell. It's like, it smells like stale dried arse. I don't know, man. What's going on here? Growing some plants or something here. Definitely need something to get rid of the smell. But look at the trash everywhere. It just looks messy. It's like it's just spread out all over this area, and it goes in the road. It's everywhere. It just makes the whole area look untidy. I don't know, man. It's not good. It's really not good. Come across to the Marble Arch, which is all boxed up. And it's a massive advert for Ralph Lauren now. That's nice. I don't know why this is all boxed up. I don't know if they were doing some repairs. Maybe that's why they've got that over there to English heritage. Nothing on here to say when it's gonna reopen. No, reopening late 2024 or summer 2025. Building Marble Arch, moving Marble Arch, other statues and monument in London. I want to see the actual arch. I don't want to see the boxed up version with Ralph Lauren on the front. Again, imagine coming here as a tourist on holiday. You always wanted to see Marble Arch, and then all you see is Ralph Lauren advert. So what, is Ralph Lauren paying for the restoration or something? I don't know. Just craziness. I don't know, man. What's this guy doing? I just noticed him. It looks like he's got some bike rack thing and he's trying to do some muscle workout or something. I don't know. Either that or he's trying his best to lift it. I think he's loving it. He's proper going for it. Like a Leonardo DiCaprio lookalike. I think he's noticed me filming him. Just admiring your technique, my man. Oh, he's taking it for a walk now. Yeah. Go on, let's see what you're gonna do now. What workout is he gonna do? Oh no, he's doing the same. God, he's gone back to the same one again. So I just messed up. I said, I think a young Leonardo DiCaprio, but I meant Orlando Bloom. So he's working out, getting ready to do the next movie in the Return of the Lord of the Rings or something. He's getting ready. No, I'll leave him to his workout now. He seems he's enjoying the sun and he's enjoying some workout. He's working on his 8-pack right now. So I'm going to walk down from Marble Arch now, outside Marble Arch station, and start walking down to Bond Street station, Oxford Street station, and possibly down to Tottenham Court Road. Depends. See what we see. See if we find anything good. I've not been down this far down Oxford Street to Bond Street area for a few years. I normally only go as far as Oxford Street station from Tottenham Court Road station, and then Marble Arch station coming out over there and going into Hyde Park. I don't really kind of come down this part here, but this is definitely, I don't know when this was built and finished being built. Must have been quite recent, because there's still some retail space by the looks of it. But it looks, is it offices? Offices and stuff up the top, and then stores underneath. What's going on here now? Wizards and Spells store. So it's got all things Harry Potter, Nightmare Before Christmas. What else it got in there? Death Note. Huh. Star Wars. Lord of the Rings, Sauron. Nagini. That's cool. Like the wizard's chest. Miniature version. Non-human version. Wow. Funko Pop. When the sun's out and the sky is like it is and the area's looking nice and clean and people just generally happy and it's not too busy everywhere, it's a really nice place to come down. And there's the old Selfridges building. It's a nice building. The thing is now is you've got a mix of these kind of newer buildings that are not that nice, mostly glass, and then you've got these with nice columns and pillars and stonework and detail. I don't know, just weird. You can go from one extreme, one side of the road, and to that on the other side. The time is now 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. I always love it when it gets to 12:34. I always feel like my eyes get drawn to the clock at that time every day, and I try to see if I can catch it, you know, every day at that time. Just turn into 12:34. Just just get a little bit of the front of the Selfridges building. This lovely piece of art on the front there. With the gold and the blue. And when the sun hits it, it's just perfect. So I could hear some noises going on. Them noises. And I thought it was maybe the workers up there. But it turns out it's this guy. He keeps moving behind the tree. He's moving further and further behind the tree. Every time I try and get him, this tree guy. His body is a tree. I can't get him. I can't get him in the shot. He just keeps. Where's he moving behind the tree? He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. Come back. As soon as I move, he's going to move again, isn't he? What's he doing? Look at that. He keeps moving, so I can't get him. I don't know what it is as well, but every time I've come down here over the years, it's like a building project that never ends. There's building work there, there's new buildings here, and that one that we saw down there, there's this one here. There's everywhere you seem to go down this street, you go past one and then you're never really out of view of something being either rebuilt, restored in some sort of way, or it's just a constant building project. I noticed that quite a lot across the whole of London, really. If you look like from somewhere up high and you look across London, there's just cranes and stuff everywhere, and it just feels like one thing gets finished and then they start the next one. It never just feels like, okay, let's just have a year where everything's complete and we don't build anything for a year and just let everyone see it for what it is right now. But yeah, Disney store there, and then Disney store, then eyesore store next door, just being built. I don't know what they're building, more offices, more with shops underneath, and it'll look like a new style building and have no detail, no character or anything. It'll be like these kind of just bland looking glassy type buildings without any detail. But I've spotted something down there. I'm gonna go. I think I recognise this building. This was in the Laughing Auditors video that I watched the other week. The Bow Tree, so that means the other hotel was just down here somewhere. Because he was going, I'm sure he was going between the two hotels. Nice. Very nice. Very expensive looking. Welbeck Street. See, now we're around the back of the eyesore. It's just noise, you know. And then look at that. See, look, literally, you've got something that looks nice in the middle of eyesore and another eyesore being done. It's just everywhere you go around here. It's just one thing after the other being rebuilt and stuff. It's crazy. Brazil flag down there. Got the Via Street. It's nice. Nice church. Just in the middle of all this mess. Eyesores. I spotted this going on. Underbelly Festival. I'm gonna cut through here anyway. See what this is all about. Doesn't look like it's gonna be my kind of thing. Just cut through, innit? It's like the one they have at Leicester Square at Christmas time.
The main thing that I want is
I'll cut through anyway. Now we're basically just kind of running parallel to where Oxford Street Station is. Oh, that is up there. Is that one of them things that they have when they do the Olympic torch? Yeah, so down there, that's Oxford Street Station's just in the middle part there, and then goes down to Piccadilly Circus. Yeah, I think we'll try and go that way. It's just it's usually that's the one place around here that's usually busy no matter what time of the day, what day it is. It's like everything just connects in that one area. Just realised another building being done here as well. Global University with London Energy. So it's literally, what, 4 or 5 buildings within a few hundred meters of each other, all being rebuilt or redone with all scaffolding all around the outside looking ugly. So now we're coming up to Oxford Street Station, just realising it'll also be really busy around here because it's lunchtime. So all the office workers are all out. I went past one place that looked like the queue would probably take the whole hour to get your lunch. Back down there, must have been some nice food that they do in there, because I tell you, you're probably gonna have to eat it on the walk back to work. It's craziness. So we're now at the junction of Regent Street and Oxford Street, running a long ways there. So Regent Street, Oxford Street. It's very hot here, very nice, very sunny, but it always feels even hotter when you're in London as well. So yeah, Regent Street, running down there, but I'm gonna carry on going down Oxford Street. Night Town store on the corner of Oxford Street and Regent Street. Oh, and it's also got building work going on outside. More building work down there. And that's like, you go around there and it's Carnaby Street, around the back, which is a nice place to go at Christmas time. It's probably not going to be nice to go down today because it's quite narrow and stuff, and it's rammed usually down there. So I don't know what that is down there. Paris Saint-Germain store. Probably not doing as well as it used to do when they had Messi playing for them. It absolutely stinks of piss down here on my days. But yeah, now that Paris Saint-Germain have lost most of their star players, It's probably not as busy as it once was here. When Messi was playing for him, you probably would have had a lot of people buying the Paris Saint-Germain shirts then, who are not even PSG supporters. But that just stinks down there, man. Rotten. It's just really bad. Nah, rotten smell. But how can you go from this to this? And it's like, these are the kind of buildings that you seem to get everywhere around the world. So who's going to come to see them? People come to see these kind of buildings because these are the kind of buildings that are not everywhere in the world. These are like, you know, one-off buildings and stuff. One-of-a-kind buildings. Some woman running after the bus, screaming at it. Wait, wait! I don't remember this bit being here along the middle, so I'm gonna just take a walk down the middle bit here. Kebab house. We got the Kebab King up there. Huh. Never seen this one before. 108 seats, 3 floors. Whoa, step there. Didn't even see that step. Wow. #1 Google 5-star. Wow. Got the order boards and everything. Huh. Is this guy security on the door or something? I don't know. Give me a funny look here and there. Ah, an icon in the making. I very much doubt it. There's another eyesore building. And I guarantee it's not going to look nice. And it's not going to be stone. And it's not going to have something like the next building that's next door. It's not going to look like this. With stone engravings and a nice statue or something. It's not going to look like that. It's going to look like mostly glass. So apparently that is what it's going to look like. I mean, it's not as bad as some of the pretty much fully 90% or so glass buildings, but at least it's got, you know, like some curves on it, arches, some brickwork and stuff. But I don't know, still got the building that's next to it that looks way better. There's a little bit more of it. Come round here off of Berners Street, which is basically just off of Oxford Street here. That's a nice building with the Samsung store underneath. But that's a nice building. But you've got the BT Tower up there. Oh, what the hell's that? Seconds of the BT building. Oxford Street can be such a nice place when it's like this and it's a sunny day, not too many people around where it's people just barging into each other. Reminds me of the Verve song Bittersweet Symphony, where he's walking down the road and he's bumping into everyone, and then they redone it in the Fat Les Vindaloo song, and it's just like he walks in a straight line, he ain't gonna move for anybody, and shoulder barging everybody. And that's what it gets like down here. When it gets really busy, you have to constantly be moving left and right. It's like you're playing a game of dodge. Because most of the people that walk down here, they just go for it. They just walk in that one line. They're determined not to move. And that's something I don't miss about working in London. Because I've worked this side, behind here in Goose Street, and I worked on the other side, just round the corner from Soho, and then I've worked in Fleet Street, and I've worked in Camden. But working around here is always the worst because it's just summertime, it's hot and everything, and there's so many people, tourists everywhere, and you can't get lunch. There's always a problem with something going on. And in the winter time, it's just, you know, got to walk quite far to things, and it's get wet. And then you sometimes get stuck in London around here because of the snow, if it ever does. That happened a couple of times. But yeah, you got an eyesore building here as well. Reinventing retail again and again and again and again. I very much doubt that. I mean, the building doesn't look too bad. At least it's got some colour to it. It's got like the gold and the black and stuff. But then you've got the one next to it. That's another new building there. It's ugly, mostly glass. This one here is kind of newish as well. I don't know how long this one's been here now, because I don't remember it from 10-15 years ago. So it's been in the last 10 years or so. But they're just mostly glass buildings. They've got no character or nothing. Like, you don't stop to look at it for more than a couple of seconds. Whereas when you look at the old buildings, there's so much to look at. There's detail and stuff. There's little hidden things, you know, like that there. What is that, a beaver at the top? Do you know, it's just stuff. Character. And then that's where you can get the Elizabeth line. I think I remember this bit now. When I come down here years ago, there was a big gap here where it had the boards up with the Elizabeth line coming, and that was, I can't remember, at least 10 years or so ago now. So the Elizabeth line's nice though. It's nice and cool on there. I like going on that train. It's a shame it doesn't go all the way to where I live. But I can get on it from here and go to Stratford, and then I have to get back on the horrible Central line again. But it's so nice and spacious. There's no like ends of carriages. It's just like you can walk all the way through the train, and it's got air cons on there, so it's nice and cool. There's another one of those buildings here with the Zara underneath, and then I'm guessing offices above. I mean, it's not. It's just pure glass and stuff. It's just, you know, it looks nice with the sun reflecting on it, and it's okay to look at for like couple of seconds. But then once you've looked at it, you've seen it. There's nothing else to. There's no extra detail in. Nothing else to look at. And you see these buildings everywhere in the world now. Like every building that seems to be getting built is like this kind of look. So, what's the uniqueness? What's the reason to come here to see it? Alleyway. A couple of zombies. Nice doggy. And we got another eyesore building down at the end. So it's almost getting to a point now where it's like 50% of the buildings along here are new, and they're mixed in with the old buildings, and it's, I don't know if it really fits when you have the new and the old. Yeah, I don't know. And then more scaffolding and building work going on. It's like you never get out of view of something being built or renovated or redone or improved on. Or it's just, it would be nice to come down Oxford Street eventually and there not be any work being done, and all the buildings are as they are. I'm coming up to the end of Oxford Street now, coming into Tottenham Court Road, and then where the Primark's taken over now. It's a massive Primark. Huge. That used to be the old Virgin Virgin Megastore back in the day, back in the early 2000s when I first started working down here. Then it turned into an HMV, I believe, and then I can't remember. Then it might have been something else, and then on to Primark, or maybe it went to Primark. I can't quite remember now. What's this? Tasty by Greg's. Eat in and take out. Visit us on floor 2. So a new style of Greg's. Krispy Kremes. Noodled in as usual. Now we're on the corner, Tottenham Court Road and Oxford Street. That way leads down to Leicester Square. That way leads you eventually down to Euston and carry on you in Camden. This used to be the old Queen's, sorry, the Queen musical. We Will Rock You. That's it. That's the one. I got tongue-tied then. And then I'm sure it was Michael Jackson. And there's probably been a few other things since. And now it's the Rocky Horror Show. The new entrances to Tottenham Court Road. Down on there, there's almost like one of them weird show things that they have on the walls and ceiling there. So it's all like 3D, 4D stuff going on in there. So what I'm actually going to do is, I was going to end it there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to Holborn train station because I want to get something to eat, but it's so packed around here. It's that time of the day where everyone's getting their food. So I don't really want to be waiting in long queues and stuff, and Holborn's usually a bit quieter. And by the time I get there, lunch will be over for most people as well. So I'll see what we see on the way there as well. So it's not a bad walk actually. Coming from Marble Arch down to Bond Street, then Oxford Street, Tottenham Court Road, and then on to Holborn. It's all in like one straight line, and then it's kind of given me a chance to do my daily steps. So I'm up to 7,600 so far. So about 6,000 or so of them have been just from walking after I got off the train. The rest would have been going to the train station and stuff where I live and that. Sushi dog. Huh. So I'm working for my lunch, definitely. Oh, I've never seen one of these before. Deliveroo hot. Probably not the best time of year for a shop like that, but come winter time, shop of just umbrellas. So this is New Oxford Street that leads into Holborn down the end here. That then leads down to sort of St Paul's and then Liverpool Street, Bank and all that area, I guess. But yeah, it tends to be a bit quieter the further you go down here, and it's because you've got all the museums and stuff on this side behind Tottenham Court Road area leading up to Holborn. It's all the museums and nice old looking buildings, none like new age crap. Chubby bunny. So this is the Museum of Comedy, and then if you look at the top there, you've got a unicorn with a golden horn that looks glorious in the sun. And that's why the these new buildings don't beat the old buildings, I'm afraid. Someone decided to knock all the bikes, the Lime bikes down. I don't know if it was that lady there, maybe she got angry. She can't get the app to work. Another beautiful building, Holborn Town Hall. It's getting a little bit less busy. We're coming down to Holborn station now, and look what I've spotted up there. Who's gone and done that? It's just needs to be taken down. It's disgraceful. Don't know. I got no words. I would just like to know who's done that. It looks like, I think they're apartments up there as well. That's the thing above them ones, because the ones a bit further down, them new buildings, that's offices and that. But these ones here, I'm sure these were houses above. So someone's painted their wall by the looks of it, and that needs to be taken down, because I tell you, if that was the Union Jack or something up there, that would be straight away the police telling you to take it down. And even there as well. What's going on here? Flags outside there as well. Now I've known people to be told to take their Union Jacks or their England flags or whatever down, and they've got them in their house, like outside their houses, outside, waving outside the window, or something in their garden or whatever. There was a neighbour of mine across the road who had okay, my man. Yeah, there was a guy across the road from me, and he had a England flag in his garden, and he got told to take it down by the police. So I don't know what's going on here with this guy. He's happy. He's obviously happy about something. I think. Well, I assume he's happy. Kingsway. Oh, there's a Union Jack flag up there. You've got to take that down. You're not allowed that. That's not allowed. We have to have the Palestine flags up. We have to have the Hamas supporters flags up. It's the whole. It looks like the whole building. They've got the flag up there as well, hanging from that window. Crazy. It's up in it. Ooh, got to get across the road. It's getting too into the guy dancing and singing. Yeah, I don't like this. What's this? Gaza House. Wow. Seen it all now. Wow. What I'm gonna do is looks like a couple of kings up there. Got a crown on and then he's got a net over him. And one there as well. So it doesn't get the mass flags all over them, I guess. Craziness. So I'm going to leave it there. That was our look at all the way down from Marble Arch to Holborn, and the many sights and wonders and eyesores that we saw along the way. Just finish off with this nice looking building here as a cleanser for the Hamas flags that we've just had to look at. It's burnt my eyes. So I'm just wondering, this is the Palestine House. I wonder if this is how they're funding the marches and stuff that they do, because inside there I can see one of the placard things that they have when they have the marches. Just there. So yeah, it's very interesting, because someone is definitely funding the marches, 100%.